Hey girls, it's Memorial Day. I hope you're having a good 3-day weekend. And Casey, I know you're in China and they don't celebrate our Memorial Day, so I hope you're still getting a little break though. Yeah. I can't believe we're in our second week for this channel already. It just means that there's a little bit over 5 weeks till LeakyCon. My God. But for me, that just means there's a little bit more than 4 weeks till I'm in Florida. We're going down to Florida on the 1st of July for the last space shuttle launch, and I'm really excited about that as well. All right, so this week we're talking about how we got into Harry Potter and how we got into fandom, which, ironically for me, they intertwine. All right, so how I got into Harry Potter. I was in middle school, and by the way, I'm 25, so that was like between 98 to 2000, I think is when I went to middle school. I can't remember. I think 2000 is when I got promoted. Yeah, we got promotions. Anywho, um, the first few years in middle school, I was kind of a loner. I was that kid that was in the teachers' classrooms or the library all the time. Um, yeah. I have a lot more friends now, though. Anyhow, so my librarian had just finished reading the third book, I think, and she told me that there's this new series out that I would love and suggested the series to me. And so started reading the first book and then the second book and then the third book. And I went through all three books within I think 2 weeks. And then I had asked for the fourth book, and lo and behold, that's where I got some bad news. She informed me that the third book had just come out to the States, and so the fourth book was actually still being written, and I got really into it, and I was like, oh my god, I have to find out more about this then. And so I was really into chat rooms and AIM and the web and making my own websites back then. So I looked online and found Leaky Cauldron and a few other fan sites. I can't remember which ones. But there weren't a lot because the fandom had just started, like, just started. And it wasn't nearly as big as it is now. But anyhow, so I was looking around and I am a lurker. I definitely was a lurker back then, especially. So I pretty much just looked around and didn't really participate or voice out any of my opinions or anything. So there's that. Which reading Melissa's book, which you'll find a link down there. But after reading her book, I realized that if I had actually been more involved in the fandom, my life would be totally different than it is right now. I guess that's a quick general gist of how I got into Harry Potter and how I got into the fandom. I'm obviously trying to be more vocal in the fandom, as is with this channel. But yeah. So everyone's been asking questions for their dice rolling, and so I'm gonna propose a challenge. So for whoever I roll, we'll have to make their video outside. And you can't see, but it's rolled on a 3. So Casey, that's you. I know there's a time difference, but it'll be nice to see what China looks like. Yeah? Alright. Kat, I'll see you tomorrow.